Madam Chair, I rise for a couple of reasons. One is to wish my noble brother well back home, and also to enter into a colloquy with the gentlewoman from New Hampshire, Ms. Kuster.
The gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you, Ranking Member Kaptur. I appreciate the opportunity. I rise today to speak about the importance of the funding of the Office of Public Participation within the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, known fondly to us as the FERC, an office that has never been active despite prior authorization. With the expansion of natural gas infrastructure in the Northeast and across the country, it makes sense that we finally fund the Office of Public Participation to better incorporate the voices of average citizens in FERC proceedings and provide robust outreach efforts to communities and individuals that are impacted by energy projects. Considering the broad authority that the FERC has over domestic energy markets and its control over the approval of energy infrastructure projects, average citizens simply do not have a sufficient public interest presence on the national level. With 27 states offering an existing consumer advocacy office, it is imperative that a similar national office be established within the FERC. Constituents in my home state of New Hampshire are all too familiar with feeling shut out of the FERC process. The recently withdrawn Northeast Energy Direct natural gas pipeline would have impacted 18 small towns across my district and into the neighboring district. Due in large part to the organizing efforts of citizens within these small towns, the NED pipeline's application within FERC was withdrawn this week, but this reality provides only momentary comfort because we all know that the FERC is in serious need of repair. I understand that my Republican colleagues have interest in working to bring the Office of Public Participation to fruition and in making additional structural changes to the FERC. I look forward to working closely with my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to move this effort forward. Thank you, and I yield back to Ranking Member Kaptur.
Gentlelady is recognized.
I would commit to working with the very able gentlelady from New Hampshire to see what progress we could make on this very important issue.
Does the gentlelady reserve?
I reserve my remaining time.
Would the gentlelady yield?
I would be pleased to yield to the gentleman.
I look forward to working with the gentlelady, the ranking member, and our colleagues on the Energy and Commerce Committee to see if we can find an appropriate path forward on this issue.
Thank you.
The gentlewoman
I reserve
from
the balance of my time.
Ohio reserves. The gentleman from Idaho is recognized.
It's now my honor to recognize the gentleman from New York, Mr. Gibson, for 2 minutes.
The gentleman from New York is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thanks, Madam Speaker, and let me also express my gratitude to the chairman and the ranking member, and I'm here today to support the bill and to really urge my colleagues to continue to work together so that we can make progress on clean and renewable energy and energy efficiencies. I'd offer 3 points as to why. First of all, it's important to us as to be an independent nation. You know, after 4 combat tours in Iraq, I'm very eager to see us become energy independent. And, you know, certainly that requires an all-the-above energy strategy, including the renewable energy sources, solar power, wind, hydro, geothermal, biomass, all of these in upstate New York, making a significant advance. And I want to see us continue to facilitate this. And look, we're a country that can do hard things. We've shown that time and again, put a man on the moon. We stood up to the communist challenge. We did so in part because of research, development, and prototyping. The investments we made were so critical to that, and we not only won the Cold War, but we also got the supercomputer, we got the internet, we ushered in the information age. And I think if we make similar investments, and we'll have an amendment here shortly on ARPA-E, and I appreciate the chairman, what he's done to support the program, I think this is very important. And I would also offer jobs in my district and all throughout New York. This has been helpful to jobs. And then finally, the environment, how important it is. We want to be good stewards of our resources. To me, a conservative, you're certainly protecting all resources, including natural resources. To me, if conservation isn't conservative, well, then words have no meaning at all. So renewable energy sources and also the criticality of energy efficiencies. And look, a kilowatt saved, a kilowatt hour saved is a kilowatt hour produced. And I know we've made progress. I appreciate the work of the committee, and I just urge us to continue that and double our efforts going forward. And finally, I'll say that I appreciate Ms. Kuster, which she mentioned just moments ago. This is a bill I hope to look forward to working with her, and I think it's also a step in the right direction. With that, Mr. Chairman, thank you for your great